Hey guys, it's Carmine again. Today's topic is about confidence. I had a viewer who wanted me to talk about this, and I have a few examples that I can bring up. So, for a long time, I struggled with how I looked. I used to have a very round face. My whole torso area was nothing but fat, and I didn't know what the problem was until I got skinny recently, and I got a chin and a fucking jawline, and I started doing my hair better, and I got my nails done. But this isn't really like something you need to do. That's for another time. But um, basically, what I mean is like when I was not at my best and I had no confidence, that was a time in my life where I was like, okay, like why aren't girls talking to me? And it's a problem. It's always been a problem. I had girlfriends, but it was like I was never like desired, like I never felt like girls were trying to go after me. It was always me chasing tail. And as a guy over the years, that does something to you. And for my women out there, I can't speak for y'all, but hopefully you understand like where I'm coming from. Like when you have a glow up, you understand why people weren't doing what you wanted them to do. And basically what I wanted was just for like any woman to just listen to me and just be like, hey, like this is what I can offer you, da 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 da. It felt like I was trying to sell them something. But now, like when women come up to me, it's like, oh, like where were you when I didn't look my best? Like last year, I had done terrible things for my health. Like I was drinking that made my face swell up. I was eating sugar, candy, food, soda, anything. Any unhealthy thing I could get my hand on, it was digested through my body like that. And I just got big. I got to 181 and I was like, damn. And my shirts were just like bulky. Like this is a size small now. Like look, I'm gonna really show y'all like what I mean. Like this is a small. And it fits like a little baby tee, but I really enjoyed like how my clothes fit me now. Like I went from a 34, 35 on the waist to like I can squeeze a 29, but I'm really a 30, 31 on the waist. And that blew my mind because it opened up so many things for me. And like when you get this glow up and when you get this confidence, like things just start falling into place. You're like, oh, I understand why women were chasing me. I understand why like it's easier to talk to girls now it's way easier for me to talk to women. But that's the thing with confidence though, is like when you have no confidence, you're down here, and those habits that kept you with low confidence are gonna stick. But I'm telling you, once you break the cycle, it's gonna be so much better. All right, I'm gonna give y'all 3 pieces of advice to have some confidence. Number 1, block out every drug and alcoholic beverage you're consuming right now. Everything, just hard for 1 month. Just nothing. No, I'm talking no Muhas, Faves, fucking any type of cart, any Bud, no Gushers, no Rillos, no wraps, nothing. I'm talking, don't even think about going to the convenience store and getting your wraps. Like, no, none of that. Secondly, we're gonna get your health right. Go to Whole Foods. They have, like, in the ready to heat section, they have buckets of chicken you can get for like $7. I'm telling you, that shit will lean you out so good. Add avocado, fruits, bananas twice or 3 times a day. Protein smoothies. Put a little vanilla protein there. Ice. Some fucking water or milk, whatever you want. None of that skim shit though. Let's get a little chunky with it, but let's put some 2% in there, and then some fruit. And yeah, just fucking let's get your health right. Cut out all the sugar, all unnecessary stuff. Start actually looking at labels. I'm telling you, if you go, it's a little more expensive, but if you just go to Whole Foods, all that shit, like stop going to Walmart and thinking you're saving money by getting Walmart's brand, because they saturate the hell out of their stuff. If you look at the Walmart brand compared to like name brand stuff, it's way different. I will admit, some of the food is healthier for you with the Walmart brand stuff, and I'm never gonna knock on someone for wanting to save $1 or $2 for Walmart. I understand. I did have to struggle. I still do sometimes. But for your health, you're gonna have to spend a little extra. I'm not gonna lie. But That bucket of chicken, $7. Get that. I'm telling you, it is worth it. You can get it breaded, unbreaded, Nashville. I think they have a honey one. I don't know, but I've had those. I've had 2 out of those 4 I just mentioned. Well, I don't know if they have the honey one, but try and see if they do. But there. And third, bro, I'm telling you, get into any physical activity you can do. I'm talking CrossFit, judo, jiu-jitsu, motorcycling, biking. Well, not motorcycling, but biking. Hiking, runs, join a run group on Facebook. There's so many groups on Facebook that are actively looking for members. I'm telling you, just get like 1 or 2 of your friends, or even if you don't have friends, if you're a loser at home or you feel like a loser, just go out and say, you know what, fuck all the noise. Because whatever you do, right or wrong, people are gonna say something about it. So just live your life like you had the confidence to begin with. Just go out and join a group of people, or just do it yourself. I had to do this shit by myself. I had no help with me. I had nothing. All I had was me, my diet, and an idea, and that's what helped me. Now I'm fucking hardcore in jiu-jitsu. I'm at the peak of my physical health. I mean, I'm still actively bulking. Like, I'm trying to eat a little more than 2,500 calories a day. So if anybody has any tips on bulking, please put it in the comments or send me TikTok videos or YouTube videos. But like I'm telling y'all, boys and girls, like, it's not hard to get your health together to get that confidence up. But don't make rash decisions for their confidence. Don't be like, oh, let me go do my hair. Let me go get my nails done. Let me go shave the skin off. No, you gotta, it's a whole long process we're talking about. A whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's not like a day or 2 you'll get a nice jawline and white teeth and get you some earrings, you know. These glasses are fake. These glasses are literally like blue light. I'm just looking at the screen right now. If I wore these driving, I would crash. Oh, I'm just kidding. But like, my thing is that a lot of people try to like overdo it on the confidence. They try to have overconfidence, and that's fine to think you're like the champ at everything. You're the greatest. You're the best. Yes, that's a great mindset to have, but sometimes you do gotta be humble, and it sucks. It really does suck to bring yourself back down to earth and be like, damn, I really don't have confidence. And that's okay to not have confidence. I was once there. I still am not there sometimes. Sometimes I'm so scared to do something, I will completely throw it out the window. You know, and that's crazy. Like, oh, I didn't think a guy like Carmine had no confidence. No, man, I'm just like you. I'm just like y'all. You know, I'm human at the end of the day. I gotta deal with all the same emotions that you guys gotta deal with, you know? I mean, it'd be great to like be robotic about stuff, but it makes me feel human. It makes me feel alive that I have all these great emotions. And when I talk to you guys about this stuff, sometimes I'll ask you guys like, well, okay, what are you doing differently? And some of you will go, nothing. I'm so lost right now. I have nothing. Well, there's a great saying that I really enjoy hearing. It's one day or day one, and I'm telling you, if you start tomorrow, or if you plan that shit like a couple days out, you're gonna forget it. Start today. There's 24 hours in a day. I'm telling you, the second you get up, it doesn't matter if it's 6 p.m., 8 a.m., fucking 12 p.m., 11 a.m., like whenever you wake up in the day, like even if you're lazy as fuck, just go out and get it. Like, literally just go out and get it. The money will come to you, the women will come to you, the cars, ambitions, dreams, goals, everything will come to you the second you get the confidence and lock the fuck in and tell yourself, I got this, I know what I want. So, I mean, just stay with it. Like, that's all I can really tell you. I can't tell you how to do it. I can give you the blueprint, but I can't hold your hand while you do it. That's not me. I can't do that. But, you know, I love you guys, and I just want to see all you succeed. And I don't want anybody to feel like they have no confidence. Everybody has the confidence. It just takes one little spark or one little incident throughout a day to realize, like, hey, like, I did have this all along, or like I don't need to be pushed around all the time. You know, all those bullies or those people that just talk shit, those are people who have no confidence, and people who are just little, they have no money, they're broke, their fucking parents are beefing with them, their girlfriend hates them, you know? Like, those are people who have problems. People who have problems internally will always make it like you're the problem, or like you're the root of their problem. When anybody who has ever bullied you in their life had some other shit going on and they just wanted to take it out on you. That's what I'm talking about, an outlet. You gotta get an outlet. An outlet boosts your confidence. Boxing, golfing, soccer, hell, swimming. I don't care what y'all do, just go out there and do something physical. The second you feel physically better, you will confidently look better. Like, You can't. I mean, take Action Bronson for example. Like, he's a big guy, but he doesn't let any of that shit get to him. He doesn't let any of that shit get to him. Now he's got a New Balance ad. His albums are fucking selling crazy. I'm always seeing this guy in an ad because everybody likes him. He's a humble guy and he has the confidence, even though he's a big dude. I know he's on the weight loss journey and all that. Don't get me on that. But like, my point is, like, guys like him, Khalil Roundtree, David Goggins, they didn't let the noise get to them. They kept going, and they look at them now. Khalil Roundtree fought for the title. David Goggins was in Tony Ferguson's corner during the Paddy Pimblett fight. That's a big fucking step from going like an obese man who had like nothing to being a triathlon winner, a marathon winner, and he has multiple books on how to be good. I've read one. I can't find it currently, but it's a very good book. And then Khalil Roundtree, dude, he was literally on the brink of suicide, and he just fought for the world title. The world title against Pereira. I mean, yeah, he got knocked out in the 4th round, but like, I'm not diminishing anything that guy did. Like I'm telling you guys, it's never too late. If you think for even a second that it's like, oh, my time is over. I'm 20. I'm 30. It's too late for me. My mom, who is 40 years old, is going to college, and that's a great step. That's a great step. That woman wants to do whatever she wants in her life, and I encourage it fully. That's what I mean, though, is it's never too late to do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's always just going to be what you want to do. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. Not even me. So, just a quick little video for y'all. But I mean, that's what I mean, though. Like, you guys, like, the confidence is within you. The confidence will always be within you. There's no like long journey for it. You've already had it the whole time. You just need to unlock it now. You need to find your thing and realize, like, hey, this was here the whole time. You know, all of you are special. All of you have your gifts or your talents, and even if you're talentless or giftless, you know, there's no one that isn't. You know, I mean, it's just work. It's just who wants it more. It's just hard work. You know, I know you always see guys in the UFC or NBA or NFL, and you're like, man, I wish I could be like those guys, or like, those guys are so cool. No, dude, like, you can be those guys. You know, you're 15, 16 saying that, yeah, put in that work. Go get those scholarships. Go, even if it's a fucking JUCO that offers you a scholarship, go. Yeah, it's not Syracuse. Yeah, it's not Florida. Yeah, it's not Grambling. But like, dude, you just got offered a scholarship to go play football at one of the highest levels. Why would you not take that? Like, I don't understand people who will set aside like pride and all these unnecessary emotions because they feel like it's not enough. They're always looking for more. They're always trying to penny pinch those dreams and ambitions. But, you know, for the people who realize that there are people like that, take those opportunities from them. And then those people grow up to be more successful than the guy who chose to opt out of the opportunity. All I'm saying is go get it. You know, go be an achiever. Go be successful. You have the courage within you to have that confidence. And anything you want to do in life is obtainable and achievable. I'm telling you, nothing in this life is unattainable. If you want to be the richest person in the world, go get that. If you want to be president of the United States, go get that. I mean, shit, we need a president. But, like, whatever you want to do, you know? Literally whatever you want to do. And, you know, I'm not going to be the guy to tell you that you can't do it, or be the guy to tell you, like, hey, like, be realistic, you know? When I was younger, I would ask my dad, Dad, can you sign me up for this? Can you sign me up for that? Can you sign me up for that? And I remember being at the dinner table one day, and I used to be really big on Marshmello, and I asked him, hey, can you sign me up for DJ classes, because I thought it was cool. And he was like, you're not going to do every little thing in this world. You're going to stick to one thing, and you're going to like it. And that, as a kid, crushed me. To know that my dad told me I couldn't do something, and I didn't listen to him ever again. But, I mean, that's the thing, though, is you can't even let your parents tell you what you can and can't do. You can't let your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your sister, brother, like, you can't let anybody tell you what you can do or can't do. You know, it's all in here, and it's all in here. Once you have that idea, your heart's gonna chase that once you fall in love with the journey. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. But just stick to it. Like you always had the confidence. You always had the bright ideas of, oh, I want to get here. You always had the heart for it. You got to be a lion about shit. You got to take that gazelle. The gazelle is the journey. It's one thing to say you don't want to do something, but it's another thing to say you're gonna give up. The second you give up, it's gone. It's gone. Somebody else already took your spot. Sorry. That's just how life is. Life is unfair and cruel, but you have the ability to make it fair for you. Everything is fair game. Everything is fair. It's just about who wants it more. And that's something I grew up with and understood while I was growing up, while I was being a kid. And at some point I had to understand that I was going into my 20s, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not 16 anymore. I'm not working at In-N-Out making $7.50 every 2 weeks, spending all my money on Jordans and thrifting and all this. You gotta save your money and you gotta pay bills now. Like, it's bills, car payments, gas is not cheap right now. And that's the thing though, is like when you feel like you're less than who you are, that confidence will go away. And once that confidence goes away, you start drinking and you start smoking again. You start like talking to old friends who like introduce you to all this, and then they're doing harder shit than you do, and then it's a whole rabbit hole. If you've ever seen Beautiful Boy, you know what I'm talking about. But my whole message to y'all is the confidence was within you the whole time. It is within you, and you just need to go get that shit. Like, fuck all the noise, block everything out, cut everything out of your life. Those 3 steps that I talked about earlier, find something physical, like have an outlet, fucking get your health right, go eat properly, eat real food that comes from the fucking ground or an animal, real food, and just fucking lock in and go get it, like, and it's hard to start that day one. I was there, but that day one will turn into a one day eventually after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, like consistently. And then like 6 months down the road, you're like, wow, this is that one day where I'm physically okay, my money's right, I look good, everything will fall into place the second you get that confidence. But you gotta remember, it was within you the whole time. So you could have gotten it then, but you're choosing to put it to the side because you think you don't have the confidence now. Food for thought. But I love y'all. I'll see you on the next episode, and deuces.